free Preakness Stakes. Preakness Stakes 2021 with your free handicapping picks and race breakdown here. I think not the best Preakness we've ever seen. The last probably about 5 years we've seen that the Derby and the Belmont seem to be where most of the trainers and the owners focus, and the Preakness is kind of left for the squallers. Obviously, some exciting topics to talk about. So we'll talk about Medina Spirit and Bob Baffert and the potential losing the Kentucky Derby with the drug test. But first of all, don't forget, if you haven't done so, hit that thumbs up and put in the comments who you like. Interesting field of 10 horses going gateward here for Saturday, the 15th of May. Yes, just 2 weeks after the Kentucky Derby. Obviously, we always see the Preakness Stakes at Pimlico, and obviously deserving favorite. The Medina Spirit, 9-5 on the morning line. I expect this horse to be going off closer to 6-5, 7-5. Medina Spirit is the speed, the class of this race. Really, nobody else showed up to face him. His concert tour, his stablemate, another Bob Baffert trained horse, is the most common. We see 5-2 morning line. I don't like the 10 concert tour, but we'll talk about that in a second. First of all, when I'm betting any horse race, any bet as a handicapper, I'm not out there taking chalk. I would not take 7-5. I wouldn't take 6-5. I wouldn't take any lower, and I definitely wouldn't take 9-5 in a 10 horse with Medina Spirit. So I'm not going crazy because I do think Medina Spirit's going to be a beast on the front end again. The big question mark, of course, obviously, is there's been a lot of hubbub surrounding Medina Spirit because they won the Kentucky Derby, then because they were found guilty, or it looks like they're going to be found guilty of having an illegal substance, banned substance, too close to the race. And that has really been the story the last week. Now, in 2 weeks' time, can they beat some fresh horses here, which I do think there's a couple fresh horses that I do like at a price. So when I'm playing the Triple Crown races, I'm almost always looking for 5-1 or better. So you can pretty much throw out the top three candidates in this race. So Midnight Bourbon, Medina Spirit, and Concert Goer. So I'm looking at number 9, Risk Taking. Chad Brown won this Preakness a few years back with Cloud Computing. I love that horse that day. I bet it my one. Chad Brown, it just seems like in that 10 to 20 to 1 odds, he is money. If you throw out the Wood Memorial, a lot of he was found himself back in the pack, a lot of kickback in his dirt in his face, just didn't run well. So if you have to find an excuse for these long shots, because if you're going to beat Medina Spirit, you have to say how are they going to turn the table. Draw a line through that. I thought before that this horse could be a Derby horse. I think if Medina Spirit isn't 100%, and what if the other Baffert trained? They're both of the Baffert trained horses are going to be on the front end. What if they go a little too fast? You got to be looking for somebody that's can pick up the pieces. I think Risk Taking is the most likely horse, and at 15-1, if we get him even better, that's great. I think Chad Brown, Jose Ortiz can pull off the upset. I do think at the end of a 2-year-old ran a 9 furlong race, looked really good. I don't think distance will be a problem. I think this horse is going to be coming. I think he hits the board, and I think if Medina Spirit is just a tick off, I think Risk Taking can win. So I like Risk Taking at 15-1 on top. Then I just can't throw out Medina Spirit altogether. Why? The best speed in the field. I just can't see going completely off the board. Heart of this horse. I mean, even in the Santa Anita Derby where they went against what they probably should have. They should have put him on the front end and let him go, but didn't happen. Just couldn't quite get to the winner there. Other than that race, no horse has ever passed Medina Spirit once he's had the lead. So this horse has a ton of heart. I'm hoping this year he's just a tad off, or this race he's just a tad off Baffert, John Velasquez, putting him in second. And then third, I'm going with another long shot, Unbridled Honor. Pletcher, I think, is taking a big swing here at 15-1, and with Luis Saez on the mount. in the Lexington, he finished second in the slop in what looked like a, speed duel up front and kind of came and then couldn't hold on at the end. But I did think some heart there. And to me, I don't think distance would be a problem. I think if, Medina Spirit goes a little too fast, that will favor a horse like Unbridled Honor. So to me, how I'm playing it is 9-3-8. That's how I see it. Now how I'm betting it. I'm going to bet $100 across the board on risk taking. I'm going to have a $1 Exacta box with 9-3-8, and then a trifecta box 9-3-8. I'm not even going to play the superfecta. I just don't think it'll pay well enough to put a big superfecta together. So that's what I'm playing. I'm not going crazy on this race because I do think Medina Spirit is the horse to beat, deserving favorite, and I just don't think this year's crop of 3-year-olds that have shown up at Pimlico for Preakness Stakes Day are the best crop. I think a lot of these horses are aiming. We're like, hey, we'll let Medina Spirit go on with Concertor, and let the Baffert horses battle it out. Then we'll show up at the Belmont and be ready to go rest it. So that's what I think happened. I think that means you could get it stolen if Medina Spirit's off. I'm just not a big fan of the 10 for Baffert. So I'm going 9-3-8. That's the order I like these. I'm putting in them a little money on down on risk taking. If he finishes first, second, or third, we'll definitely do okay. If he loses, I gotta think Medina Spirit had just romps this field. So that's what I like for Preakness Stakes 2021. Don't forget, if you haven't done so, hit that thumbs up and put in the comments who you like. Also, don't forget, I got all my best bets, picksandparlays.net/Craig. You can type that in, get my best bet of the day in baseball today. Also have, if you haven't checked out the other free videos here at Picks and Parlays, YouTube or Facebook page, check that out. Last night, I did my 5 free plays for Saturday, so make sure you check those out. All right, guys, have a great Preakness Stakes. We'll see you again. We'll be back Saturday night to do our Sunday free betting picks.